Hi everyone, it's currently 2:52 a.m. and I'm studying for my math midterm in 7 hours. But I wanted to take this opportunity to talk about why I love each one of my P-bros, and I wrote down their names so I don't miss anyone because I don't want to miss anyone, and there are quite a few of us. So I'm gonna start with Chelsea. Chelsea, I met during Rush and we really just instantly clicked off. I think one of my favorite parts about her is that she's so willing to do. She's just so down for anything. She's so spontaneous and she's so ready to get to know people. Like I remember one of the first few days that we met. I just asked her to come out with me and a few of my friends that she's never met, and she barely even knew me, and she was so ready to come, and she came and had a great time with all of us, and she really put herself out there. And I think stuff like little things like that I really appreciate in my friends and in people in general. Like you're so willing to step out of your comfort zone, so that's definitely what I love most about Chelsea. um Next one is Ellie. Ellie is so fun to be around. She's actually one of the funniest, like easily one of my funniest people, and she literally never fails to make me laugh. And our humor is very similar, and I think we just get each other. So I'm really glad that I met her. Um, she's also really just someone you can rely on. That's pretty evident from her turning up to all her Kirchhoff shifts and covering for people, and she's just very reliable. So I love having her around. Next is Ethan. Ethan is literally just a bundle of joy. He is so funny, and I don't think our dynamic in our pledge class dynamic would be the same without him. He's always there to make people laugh. He's constantly there. His presence is very known when he's around, which is a wonderful thing, a wonderful trait to have. And yeah, I think that's what makes him really special. Just the fact that he's just lively and he brings so much energy to the place he's in. Next one I'd like to talk about is Jake. Jake, it's pretty obvious he is so easygoing and he seems like such a genuine person. He is a very genuine person, and he's just seems like very honest and very true to himself. He has strong morals, and he's just very, how do I say this? He's just very committed is definitely the word. You can see the commitment in him in all forms, in every aspect of his life, and the way he carries himself, and the choices he makes. It's very evident that he thinks his actions through, that he doesn't make dumb, stupid, spontaneous decisions, which is a very, very important skill to have, and something I hope to develop over my time in this club that I'm in. Anyway, next, moving on, is Sam. I think Sam is a very calm person. I know a lot of our P-bros get stressed and cry, or get flustered, or all of that, and under pressure, but Sam I don't ever see Sam crack under pressure, which is very impressive. I think it's very impressive to just be able to take a lot of pressure and take a lot of stress and be able to portray a calm front. So it's very admirable. And also Sam is funny, and he gets along really well with everyone, and he's very respectful. So I definitely admire those qualities about him. Moving on, Adam. Oh my god. Adam, I love Adam. Adam is just so funny, and I love the way he talks, because you can see the gears turning in his head, and when he laughs, ah, ah, that's how he laughs. It's just so funny. He brings I've never not laughed when Adam's around. So I generally think our peak pledge class would not be the same without him. So yeah, Adam's there, and he's also not to forget, he's also very, like, he's just a charming person. He's very likable, which is very, like, evident, but he just it's a very cool quality to have, just being likable, you know. um, it's hard to build that quality. I think you're more born with it. And Adam's definitely got it, so that's very cool. Kelly, um, for Kelly, I feel like we got close, or like relatively close, during our 24-hour lock-in, and she was just, I love talking to her. Like, when she's around, I don't feel like I have to be anyone else, you know? When she's around, she makes me feel very comfortable. And I think it usually takes me a while to like open up to people, or be my full self, but like around people. But with Kelly, like, even though we're still getting to know each other, it's just so easy, and it's so fun. I think that's probably my favorite thing about her, just how she makes me feel so comfortable. Moving on, Cowie. I remember talking to Cowie briefly at Rush, but we never really like fully spoke. But Cowie is actually, she's so cute, and she's so like lovey, and I feel very loved around her, and she's also so strong. I know she's going through a lot, and the fact that she's able to handle school and this club work and like honestly everything is just so impressive, and my heart goes out to Cowie, because um, if I was in the same position, I don't know how I'd be handling everything she is. So she's very strong. Next, I would say Trinity. Trinity, as we all know, is SP star, and yeah, she's got her shit under control. She's just like, she's like going through life really great right now, or maybe if she's not, she really makes it seem like she is. And I think that's what I like about her, is the fact that she's so organized, and she's able to get on top of things, and really just get her stuff done. It's really hard for me to be able to be like that, so that's something I'd want to imbibe from her. Next, Nikki, I got to know her through, we went shopping one day, and that's the first time we fully talked. And I think Nikki she seems more introverted, but the more you talk to her, the more you realize that she has so much to say, and that she's a very relatable person, in the sense that it's easy to have conversations with her. You can really just talk about anything under the sun, and there'll be a conversation going, and I really, really like that. It doesn't get awkward, and she's just easy to talk to, and I think that's a very good skill to have, even as like anyone going to like the healthcare field, or just anyone in general. Being an easy communicator, and a good one at that too, seems like a wonderful skill. Moving on, Haley. She's so, I don't know, okay, I'm just gonna say it, but 24-hour lock-in, I rested my head on her shoulder and kind of napped a bit, and all I'm saying is that she is the most comfortable person I've ever slept on in my life. But apart from that, she's so funny. She's so, like, she just says things, like, sometimes, like, straight, like, just says it, and I'll be laughing or like thinking about it, and she's so cute, and she's so fun to be around. She's a bit quiet, but I feel like when she starts opening up, she's just wonderful to be around. Next, Ashley. Ashley is my is one of my Pbrossss who I feel like I haven't exactly had too much of an opportunity to talk to, but she's so easy to get along with, and everyone, all my Pbrossss love Ashley, because she has a lot of life, and she contributes a lot to ideas, or contributes to like the conversation in general. So it's very, I feel like that's really cool, just being able to make your presence known, and really add to the conversation at hand or add to whatever is going on. So I think that's one of my favorite qualities about Ashley. Moving on, James. Wow, this video is long. James is my JP, and he's so funny, and he's so receptive to other people's ideas. He's so accommodating and understanding, and it is so evident. He's a born leader, and it's so evident from the way he conducts himself and the way he leads our class, and he just seems like he wants the best for you, and that's something I really appreciate. Just the fact that he seems so genuine and like really there for you. So that's definitely one of my favorite things about James. And lastly, I'm going to talk about Emma. Emma is a wonderful speaker. She is able to persuade or sway an entire class of people, and that is a wonderful quality to have. Just to be able to, I wouldn't say control because that sounds manipulative, but just to be able to persuade or kind of sway a huge group of people with your words is actually fascinating. And she also takes responsibility for her actions, and even if they're wrong, if they're right, she knows that she makes sure she gets credit for the things that she does, but she also takes responsibility for things that she messes up on, and that makes her a very credible person. So that's also something I really like about Emma. And I could talk about these people so much more, but I do have a midterm in less than 6 hours, and the more I talk, the sleepier I get. So good night, you guys. Actually, not good night. I need to stay up and study, but have a good one.